Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están a todito? This is a PSA, rant and rave, or to whomever this ever fucking applies. This gonna piss some of you people off. It's gonna trigger some of you people off. And when I say people, I'm talking about the naturally born women. We women, when we going through breakups, we always degrade ourselves by showing off our bodies, displaying certain shit that only should be for your man's eyes only, if you have a man or a woman or in between. And I can speak upon this because I used to be one of those women. Until one of my friends, and he's a male, naturally born man, who told me, take that shit down. You're making yourself look like a fucking hoe. You're making yourself look easy. You're making yourself look like you're desperate. And this was a man that I actually used to fuck with on the low in my 40s. That changed my perspective on how we women display ourselves when we're going through a fucking breakup or heartache from a breakup. And we women have to have more self-respect for ourselves. I learned that later on in my life. Actually, I learned it in my late 40s going into my early 50s. Here I am, 3 years away from 60. Take heed to what this old head is trying to teach y'all or trying to show y'all or enlighten y'all on. You do not have to display yourself in such a manner, because what it gets you is negative attention. Not positive attention, negative attention. And I learned that shit the very motherfucking hard way. Listen to me when I tell y'all, I learned it the very fucking hard way. Yeah, excuse my tooth. I know it's chipped. I don't give a fuck. I ain't fixing it. I like it. Even though others have made comments on it, I think it gives me character. If you don't like it, don't look at my fucking mouth. Period. Point blank. That was random. But getting back to what I was speaking about, the situation at hand. We women have to stop putting ourselves out there in such a manner, because the men that you want to attract, you're not going to attract. You're going to attract the jesters, the bums, the niggas who got fucking mental issues, the niggas that just don't give a fuck about bitches, the niggas that just want to fuck, or the niggas that just want to have you there because you're their band-aid, or because you treat them like they wish they mamas did. Yeah, I said what I said. I speak upon facts and based off of experience. I went through that with my ex-husband because his mama didn't like me. I ain't gonna get into why she didn't like me, because we're gonna go on and on and on. But she couldn't stand me because she says I took her son away from her when she threw him away, when she kicked him out. And I just showed him what real love was about. So what I did there? Bitch got bars. Hence why me and him was married almost 24 fucking years and had 7 children. But then he broke me. Eventually. I died on the inside. And I put myself out there. I ain't gonna lie. I became a little hoe for a hot second. I really did. because I was looking for love, looking for something to fill a void in all the wrong places, instead of fixing what I had with my ex-husband. So I learned a very valuable lesson. And although he's not here no more, because he passed away last year, he was still my best friend first and foremost. But he's my angel now. Now he can do for me up there what he couldn't do for me while he was down here. But getting back to the situation at hand, we women have to seriously stop shaming ourselves, showing our bodies off to the world, the internet. And for some of y'all got children, some of y'all got daughters, some of y'all got sons that's gonna see all this shit. And you gotta answer to that shit when they come to you with fucking questions as to why you was running amok and acting the way you was acting and displaying yourself the way you was displaying yourself. And no, I ain't no fucking martyr. And no, I ain't no born again religious fucking... I'm a spiritual person. Always have been, always will be. But real is real, right is right, wrong is wrong, bad is bad, negative is negative, and positive is positive. You can't possibly believe by putting yourself out there like that, you're going to attract anything positive to come your way, or any good man to come your way, or any good biatch or in between to come your way. Because this message, not only is it for the women, it goes for some men too, because a lot of y'all walking around here slinging community pinga with no morals, no respect for your own selves. Just doing whoever, whenever, raw dogging it. Don't give a fuck about anything y'all doing. Catching STDs, STIs, passing it around to all these other biatches, niggas, and in-betweens that y'all are effing. And not giving a rat's ass as to who you doing this shit to. You don't even give a fuck about yourselves. Like, just keep it a buck. Self-love, self-worth, self-knowledge, self-motivation, self-elevation. Even if you didn't get the love that you wanted or needed from your parent or parents, does not give you the right to go out there and treat other people like shit and have them pay for what your parent or parents done to you. That's not our fault. That's your parent or parents' fault. Take that up with them. Fix yourself. Woman, man, and or in between. Fix this. Fix it. Because a lot of y'all walking around here undiagnosed, narcissistic, with entitled mentalities. Fix that shit. For real, for real. And back to the women, the naturally born women, and maybe even some of you in betweens. Stop putting yourselves out there like that. Have a little more self-respect for yourself so you can attract the right man, the right in-between, the right bitch to come your way. Someone that you can be proud of, someone that you can show off without having to worry that they're going to go out there and fuck around. You feel me? Okay, I said what I said. Y'all have a good day. Take care of you. Take care of yourself. Don't let nothing and no one dim your fucking shine. They don't like what you got going on, que se joden. Y que se vayan pa'l carajo. Okay? Mwah.